Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I have a very overdue favourites video today. Last month I missed out my favourites video because I actually did cut down my videos to one a week. But if you stick around to the end of this video you might see why I have cut my videos down. But yeah, I'm just going to get stuck into it because I've got essentially 2 months worth of stuff that I've really been liking. And yeah, it's going to take me a long time to get through all of it. Also, let me know what you think of my new setup. Like, I've basically just pushed things out the way and made it look a bit more cleaner. And yeah, picked up a few candly bits. I like it. Don't know about you guys, but let me know what you think. And yes, let's just get stuck into my, what month is it? August favourites? We'll go with that, August favourites. So first up, I've got the Sienna XQ Tan Bronzing Mousse Tanner, and this stuff is bloody amazing. I know I've ranted on and on about the Cocoa Brown Tanner, which I still love, and this stuff is like 4 times the price or something, but this is like, it's right up there. Basically, it's so easy to apply. I feel like you get a lot of product in here because I found with mousses, sometimes you can't really tell. Like, the Cocoa Brown Tan maybe gives me like 5 or 6 applications, where I've used this 3 or 4 times now and it's still like over half full. So you get a lot for your money with this, and it's really moisturising on your skin. It doesn't go patchy or anything like that. And the main sort of selling point, I don't want to get fake tan on my nose, but it's the smell. It smells kind of like bubblegum. It smells like those fruit salad sweets. You know, you get like the blackjacks and then you get the fruit salad ones. It smells like the fruit salad ones, and it smells like that on your skin for a good like 6 hours. Like, you're meant to leave it on for like 8 hours or something. So after the 8 hours you kind of start to smell a little bit more biscuit than fruit salad. But generally you do smell like a fruit salad whilst you're wearing it. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to be tanned and I also like to smell like fruit salads. Yeah, so I really like this, and I will leave a link down below. Next up is a typical YouTuber favourite. It's the Aesop Parsley Seed Cleansing Mask. I've heard so many people rave about this, and I always sort of thought to myself, how good can a mask really be? Now, my skin isn't bad. I think I've got pretty good skin generally, but for the last few, I don't know, for the last few weeks I guess, I was getting kind of like hormonal bumps, but it wasn't anywhere near the time of the month. They were just bumpy things on the side of my head, and they weren't like poppable spots or anything like that. So yeah, I picked this up. I wanted to give it a good go. I just got it on a whim, and I really love it. You can actually see like your pores when you put the mask on. You can actually see your pores, if that makes sense. And it just seems to get all the shit out of my skin, and I bloody love it, and it smells really good as well. And obviously the packaging is so damn Instagrammable, which is very important if you're a blogger. You can tell I'm back to doing favourites videos because this is the time when I talk about how nice things smell, and the Bedhead Dry Shampoo, what's it called? Oh Beehive, the matte dry shampoo smells bloody brilliant. It like, I know all the Bedhead things smell really good, but this kind of just smells like creme brulee, and it's just really nice. And even Ollie uses it. He doesn't even use it as like a dry shampoo, he uses it to add texture to his hair. Oh, I've got to do it. Basically, like, I like to smell nice, and I like my hair products to smell nice, and this stuff smells nice and it works, and it's pricey for a dry shampoo considering you can get a couple for a few pounds. But yeah, I think the smell's made me a bit delirious. I'm gonna put this down now. Now, for the past few weeks or so, I guess it sort of started when I was in Sweden, but I was getting really like hay feverish. I don't know if it was because I was run down, because I basically like drove to Sweden, well not to Sweden, but I drove to London with like no sleep in 48 hours, and it's like a 6-hour drive for me. So anyway, I was very tired, and I started to get a little bit ill. My head just got a bit congested, and when I was in Sweden I took this with me purely because it's like a travel size, and I thought, you know, it's better than taking a big massive bottle of shower gel. And it is the Clarins Tonic Bath and Shower Concentrate with essential oils. It's a really nice shower gel just anyway, but the main selling point for this for me is the fact that it basically smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. So it really cleared out my nose whenever I was using it, and even when I got back to the UK I was still feeling a bit stuffy, and in the mornings I think I have like hay fever or something, but I have like really crazy sneezing fits every morning now, and I just feel like crap no matter, you know, I could jump in the shower and use all like the most wonderful things, but I still get out and I still feel like all congested. But this stuff kind of saves me, and you only need a tiny bit as well. I just like to rub it on my chest, even if I don't use it as like an actual shower gel. I use it almost as like a bit of a treatment, and it'll just clear my head out for the rest of the day, and I'm pretty much good for the rest of the day until I sneeze again the next morning. So because of my weird hay fevery sneezingness, my eyes have been getting quite puffy as well, so that's why I do think it is hay fever. And I have tons and tons of eye creams, but they don't really do all that much. They kind of moisturise the under eyes, but they don't really do anything sort of outstanding. But I saw that I had this in my stash. Now I haven't really tried this all that much, and I just picked it up because it said mask. It says eye care and mask duo. It's by Loccitane, and I thought I'll give it a go. I noticed that it had the metal tip, and I know they're sort of really cooling. I gave it a go. I left it on as a mask and it worked really well, but when I actually used it day to day, it worked like 10 times better. I even use this now when it gets to the evening and I've maybe been on the computer for a bit, like, well, for ages, like the entire day. But when my eyes start to get a little bit tired, then I will pop this on and it just like wakens me up instantly. It's kind of like a shot of caffeine but for your eyes, but it doesn't give you the shakes, and it's a lot more expensive than a coffee, but it's worth it in my opinion. I feel like deodorants are such a boring thing to talk about because they basically just stop your armpits from smelling, but this one really does stop your armpits from smelling. Now I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm not overly stinky, or at least I don't think I am. I've never been told that I smell, but this stuff like works regardless, and I know loads of people have been using this and I've heard loads of great things about it. So I can't remember when it was, but I was going somewhere that I was going to get really sweaty and really hot. I think it might have even been before I went to Sweden, when I was expecting to like travel for near enough a day or like 14 hours or something, so I didn't want to smell at all. So I picked this up from Tesco when I was getting a few last minute bits, and it was like a £5 or something. Now normally I spend £2, maybe £3 on a deodorant, but I just think like a £5 for a deodorant is so expensive. But I am going to 100% buy this again because it's so good. This is the stress control one, and I get really stressed really easily. Again, I don't really smell, but I definitely do sweat when I get stressed, and this stuff is really good. It stays on you. I think it's going to stay on you for like 48 hours even after you shower or something, which is really weird, but I haven't noticed sort of any faint smell whatsoever, even when I've been to the gym or just anything really, and I really love it. It's basically like a cream formulation. You can see my fake tan's kind of rubbed off on it, which is a bit gross, but yeah, it's just really nice, really moisturising. Haven't had like any issue with it in terms of reactions. This is like my favourite deodorant like ever, and I 100% recommend you go and get it if you smell, if you get stressed, if you get sweaty, just anything, or if you just want to put like a creamy thing under your armpits, and it smells really good. I am so late to the party with this one, but I recently picked up a few Real Techniques brushes, and I think it's safe to say these are like my new favourite brushes ever. I don't remember what collection this was from, but this is like the standard basic collection. It might have been the core collection, I have no idea, but I will link it down below. This one, I mean, I don't tend to wear eyeshadow all that much. It's really soft, but you know, like I don't get that much use out of it. But these two are absolutely amazing. This one is perfect for just like general powder. It's really good for blending in your bronzer or your blusher or pretty much anything powder related, and I really like to use this one as like my under eye concealer blender thingy. It's meant to be a foundation brush, but I don't really like sort of painting my foundation on with brushes like this, but I find it's really nice and small that you can just sort of get in where you need it to be, and you can just sort of like blend it all around, and it's just really soft, really nice. Completely get the hype. Will probably get sucked into buying like millions of them now, and obviously I will like never ever wash them because, you know, who actually washes their makeup brushes? You just go out and buy new ones, obviously. I've also only just picked up the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Now I don't know where my head's been for the past like however long this has been hyped up for, but I picked it up and I'm obsessed with it. Obviously everyone's obsessed with it. It's like the best drugstore powder out there, but for some reason it's taking me all this time to actually buy it. This is in the peach version, I think it is, peach glow. I was going to get the translucent one, but it was sold out, so I just went for this one. I think it was just, yeah, I was in town and I was looking really, really sticky, so I just like picked up this, and yeah, I didn't look sticky afterwards, which was really good, and I didn't have to reapply or anything like that. I've popped it onto my T-zone now. Hopefully I'm not looking too shiny, because with all of these lights I kind of start looking a bit like a hot sweaty mess. So yeah, this stuff's like obviously really affordable. If it breaks, it breaks, and yeah, it's just a really good powder. I definitely recommend you try it if you haven't, like me already. Because it's really good, 100% worth the hype, and I wish I did actually try it sooner because well, it's good. That's why it's in my favourites. Something that I've recently fallen back in love with is the Benefit Browsings. Now I think they still do this. In fact, is it even called browsing? I think it's called that. I haven't used it in literally like, well, far too long. This is probably out of date, but I'm using it anyway. But it looks a little something like this. Obviously when you buy it, it doesn't look like it's sort of been thrown around in a washing machine. But it comes with like a really dark wax, and then you get like a darker powder. I've used it on my brows today, and I used it a few days ago for the first time, or not a few days ago, probably like a few weeks ago now. And Ollie just said to me, like, what have you done with your eyebrows? They look really, really different. And I think if a guy notices that you've done something different with your eyebrows, and I asked him if it was a good thing, and he said, yeah, they look good, then I guess that's a pretty good compliment if it's coming from a guy who sees you every single day and has never really mentioned your eyebrows at all, apart from saying that your eyebrows are really big. Thanks, Ollie, I've noticed that. But yeah, this is like, I don't know, I've just fallen back in love with it really, and I find it gives me like more control to basically block out my eyebrows a little bit more. I don't know why, I think I've just been watching way too many videos from YouTubers that are like insanely good at contouring and insanely good at doing their eyebrows. I'm not insanely good at doing my eyebrows, luckily enough. I've got a fairly decent base of like bushy eyebrows anyway, but I find this is kind of giving me like more the look that I've been interested in lately. But yeah, hope you like it. I don't know what to say about my eyebrows apart from that they're painted on. So the last beauty product before I go on to a few miscellaneous bits is the Frank Body Scrub. Now obviously I fake tan, which means that I probably need to like scrub my body on the odd occasion, and I've used this stuff before. This is like my second mini packet, and I've got a third one that's sitting in like a box over there, but this stuff is so good. I know everyone talks about it and everyone posts those Instagram pictures of them wearing it. I've done it, I'm guilty, but I really don't think this is just a hype thing. It's genuinely so good. It just smells like coffee. And this one kind of smells a bit orangey. I think this one's got like orange oil in it or something. But it scrubs off your fake tan or just scrubs off your dead skin like nothing else. And it doesn't leave you with like red skin that's really sore. It just scrubs it off, and then that's kind of it. And you wash it off and your skin's really smooth. And it's basically like the best body scrub I've come across. I'm not sponsored to say this whatsoever. I'm just genuinely like in love with this. And I will definitely be picking up more bags whenever I run out, but it lasts a long time, so I think I'll be pretty good for a while. I'm just going to smell this again for a minute. Okay, so now on to a few miscellaneous bits. Basically, if any of you follow me on Twitter, which is @CocoChicBlog, you will have seen that I actually won a competition to go to Marbella with Mark Hill. Basically, I think 10 bloggers entered the competition, and 3 or 4 bloggers from that competition actually got sent away, or are going to be sent away because I'm going to be leaving. By the time you see this video, I will be leaving tomorrow. So yeah, I'm heading off to Marbella, which means I'm instantly thinking, oh my god, I need to stop eating burgers and stop eating chocolate, and I need to get in some sort of decent shape before I go and get my stomach out and just generally be half naked in a hot country. So by all means, I have not been eating healthy. This morning I actually even went out and had 2 of those breakfast wraps. But I have been trying to sort of cut down a little bit on my unhealthy eating, and I've decided that snacks are probably like the main thing that get me. I love eating sweets. I can eat like a whole pack of biscuits, no worries. I can eat pretty much anything that contains sugar in like 2 seconds flat. So I've decided I need to cut down a bit on that, but I still like to eat on certain things. Eat on like, I don't know. Basically I like eating, and I have fallen in love with these things. I haven't actually tried this flavour yet. These are the Crunchy Banana Emily Fruit Crisps, but I've tried the pineapple ones and the apple ones. Apple ones are really good, pineapple ones are good as well. But yeah, these basically just mean that I can crunch on something whenever I'm working, and I can just get some sort of like sweet fix without actually being unhealthy. I think these are literally just 100% fruit. Yeah, it's literally just like bananas and non-hydrogenated vegetable oil, and that's literally it. So it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans, and they're just probably as healthy as you can get to like actually eating a banana. But obviously if you kept like a banana on the side of your desk for an entire day, it probably wouldn't be overly edible, or I wouldn't want to eat it that much. But yeah, this is the sort of thing I've been snacking on lately, and I have actually noticed that my stomach is, I haven't lost weight as such because I don't really need to lose weight, I just kind of need to de-bloat and maybe tone up a little bit, because I've definitely been eating way too many like naughty things. But these have, I guess, been helping me to my goals. Another thing I've kind of gotten hooked on, and this is empty because I have been enjoying it so much that I finished this bottle today, is the Siberia Birch Water Unsweetened Pure Sap. I thought this was just like, I thought this was just going to taste like water, but maybe be a bit more fancy and a bit more healthy, and I tried it and it tastes like, it smells like bread. I'm not going to lie to you, it does smell a bit like bread. I don't know if I'll still be able to smell it. Yeah, it smells like a loaf of bread. But the water itself is like really sweet and it's just really nice to drink. It is pure tree sap, I think. I think it's literally just sap from a birch tree. And it's really good for you, I think, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure it's good for you. I'm trying to find what it says, but I've heard it's good for you. I've heard it's like better for you than standard water. But if you see it anywhere, then definitely give it a go, because if you haven't been drinking tree sap, then what have you been doing with your lives? So next up is something maybe a little bit controversial, but it's the Skinny Meaty Detox Tea. Now, I am ready to do like a video as and when you guys want one. I know people have wanted me to do like a blog post and stuff, but if you guys want me to do like a review video just like fully based on this, then I will. But long story short, this stuff works. I'm not gonna lie, it's given me the shits a few times. I'm just gonna put that out there. But the loose leaf tea, which is the one you drink every single day, is amazing at de-bloating me. I try to drink this one every other day, but sometimes I'm just like, I cannot bear to shit myself the next day, essentially. I didn't actually shit myself, but there have been times it's gotten pretty close. So you might want to stay inside for this one, like maybe do it on a day you're in or something. But generally this stuff really works. I tried it for a little while. I've got like a 28-day detox, but I've been doing it like 2 weeks. The first week I did it, I noticed quite a lot of difference, and then I just went off it and I just thought, no, I don't really want to drink it. But then when the whole Marbella thing came around, I thought, I'm going to try anything. Like, I literally just try anything to get rid of that, like, McDonald's weight, basically. And it works. I'm not, like, a stick or anything like that. I have been going to the gym more. Obviously, I've been eating a bit more healthy as well. But it definitely does work. So let me know if you want me to do, like, an entire video on this so I can get a bit more in depth. Because obviously I know that there's a lot of like controversy around this, and I'll sort of fully go into it and like be completely honest. I mean, I just admitted that I nearly shat myself while drinking this. But yeah, despite nearly shitting myself, I like this stuff quite a lot, and I think something has to be pretty good if you can overlook the fact that you nearly shat yourself, and I'm just going to stop talking about shitting myself. And finally, if any of you again follow me on Twitter or just know me personally, I have got addicted to Minecraft. I've always been like into games, but I've sort of put work and everything like that before games, and then Ollie went away to Ibiza for 2 weeks and I got a lot of my work done. There were a few days when everyone was busy working and I just thought, I'm so bored. So I've got a few different consoles. I don't have the PS4, this is on the PS3, but I just looked it up online. I wanted to see like what games were cheap that maybe I would get into, and I'd seen a few videos on YouTube about this and I thought, I'm getting Minecraft, that's it, I'm doing it. I think this is like a tenner or something, and I know it's not like the new one or anything like that, and I know obviously like the computer one is like the best one. But I picked it up and I've basically been on it every single night since, I don't know, this month started, I guess. If you want to sort of, if you do have a PS3 or anything, but if you do want to add me on it or anything, if any of you guys happen to have a PS3 and you want to add me and play Minecraft with me or something, then my gamer tag, wait for it, is ladiesman69 forever. Now, it was originally ladiesman69. I've had like that name on different games for a while. I thought it was really funny. I made it up when I was like 14 and I still find it funny to this day. But then when I went to log into my PS3 one, I could not find the login details at all, and it was like on an old email that I couldn't get hold of. So I added forever on the end, and that's it. That's my name on PlayStation. But yeah, feel free to add me if you would like to. And also, the thing that I was linking back to at the beginning of this video is that I am thinking about doing a gaming section on my channel. Now obviously I know this won't interest like some of you whatsoever. The videos that I do now will still be every Wednesday, and I may do them, like may pick up like another video in the week, like another beauty video or something. But I really want to do a gaming channel, but I don't know, maybe I'll do one every other week or something. But I just think it'd be really, really funny. Even if you don't like games, I like watching Minecraft videos because it's just really, really funny. So I might be doing that. Don't know when, don't know if it'll even 100% happen, but I'm thinking about doing it, and I just think it would be really funny, so let me know what you think, and if you'd be interested in watching me getting really angry at pixels that like attack me. Like the skeletons on Minecraft are really difficult. If you play it or if you've seen anyone play it, like you'll know that the skeletons just like, ugh, they're good with their arrows. But yeah, that might be coming to the channel soon, and before I forget, last time I checked, I was 100 subscribers away from 5,000. I don't know if any of you remember, but Ollie actually said that he was going to feature on a video when I get to 5,000 subscribers. That was like 8 months ago or something, and I don't think he ever really thought it would happen. I never thought it would happen, but we're so close. So if you haven't already subscribed, then hopefully maybe you would like to subscribe, and then we can get Ollie on a video and we can just like watch him be really awkward, and it'll be great. But yeah, anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you do want me to do one of those detox teas reviews, and let me know what you think about the whole Minecraft thing. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a really good day, whatever you're doing, and that's about it from me. Bye, guys.